Okay, we're now travelling up to the Central Coast. We're on the M1 freeway. We're probably near Mount Ku-ring-gai. You can see the large rock formations on either side. As you can see, the country around here is fairly undulating with hills. So when they were building the freeway, instead of it being all up and down to keep it relatively flat, they actually cut through the mountainous areas, and that's what you can see on either side of the rock faces where they cut through. The way they did that, they drilled down into the rock, then they placed charges, and then they detonated the charges and blew the rock apart.
Why are we going to Central Coast?
Okay, we're going up the Central Coast because Arlene's sister-in-law is having her 60th birthday and she's celebrating it up at a place called Tumbiumbi, which is on the Central Coast, and we're going up to a suburb near that called Chittaway Bay. We're staying in a motel overnight and then come back home tomorrow.
So it's gonna be a nice weekend for the both of us.
Yeah, because we've been in lockdown for so long and the restrictions are being lifted, and it's nice to get away and just go somewhere different and be able to catch up with people again. So it'll be a nice night.
It's also nice to be away from home, away from work.
Yeah.
As you can see, the rock formation on each side, like what my husband said, they did that one instead of excavating everything. Just
Okay, they planned the route, they looked at the formations, and then it was a long drawn out process, but the process they used to cut through the rocks was they'd use long rock drills. They drill down and then they'd place explosive charges in the holes, and then they'd detonate the charges in what was called a seam split, and it would basically crack the rock so that it could be just easily excavated out. Okay, we're coming down into an area known as Mooney Mooney. It's sort of between, it's probably the edge of what's classified as the Central Coast, so it's sort of in the middle between Sydney and the Central Coast. What we're seeing on the right, that's the old Mooney Mooney Bridge that's been there for years. That used to be the only way up and down when this was the Pacific Highway, and it used to take a long time to get up there. If you look over to the left, that's Morisset Island. That was actually a psychiatric hospital for many years. It's closed down now, but that's where a lot of people were sent that had mental health issues. Now we're sort of coming up. We're about 30 kilometres from Gosford.
It's been years since I've been to this place. I've been here in 2012 before I married my husband. He invited me to come to Australia to visit his family and meet his family, and his mom lived on this area. So at that time, he encouraged me that we're gonna have a long travel and then he's gonna show me the whole Australia. But he did not know that I have car sick. So what happened, my love?
So we had very short trips so that you wouldn't get too sick and you'd be able to enjoy the places we stopped at.
Because before I said it to him, we've been traveling by car and I was just sleeping along the way, really sleeping. So I was not able to appreciate the first visit here in Australia. So I still enjoyed because I met his family and then we had a great time together.